Hi, Roses. I'm Rosie, the psychic reader at the Psychic War, and roses are red. Violets are blue, but I'm actually reading, not just riding the waves like some people do. If that's something you can connect to, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and watch the playlist. The playlist is called Ending Cycles, and this energy of protecting your boundaries, burning calories, something like this. Like you could be a fitness instructor or working out. I'm going to get into this energy. Rowdy is coming up, but I'm seeing somebody like running on a treadmill, and this comes up quite often. Nervousness is coming out. I'm out of breath. I don't know if it's noticeable, but I'm definitely out of breath, and I'm just sitting here. So I feel like someone's running, or maybe you've been doing a lot of snacking over the holidays, whatever the excuse is. Maybe you could be about to hit the gym again, or you're about to start running again. If that's something I feel like there's a lot of energy to come from this, or like someone has reached a point where whatever you do burns calories, even if it's just putting up boundaries. Yeah, that was coming up before. Like people might be saying you're mean, but really you're just protecting your territory, and it's something you've been doing all your life. Calling you rude because it is. Scornful is coming up. Let's take these two. Idealistic, and what's this? Compassionate. That's what they don't realize. That you're a compassionate person. So I'm going to leave that there. Matter of fact, I'll just cover up these what's negative, and let's just keep it positive, because I feel like that's what the reality is. They're being scornful and calling you rude. That's unnecessary, because I feel like you're building yourself and you're building your temple. There's an energy here. I feel like it's a secret, but I don't know. That God is your temple. God is the key to this temple. I don't know who needs to hear that, but I don't keep secrets, guys. I hear things and I say it. So Spirit is definitely giving you a message right now. You have 9 of Cups. That God is your temple. God is your new home, your new space. Being close to God is your new home, your new space. And somebody doesn't want you to hear that. It's like, no, don't let her know. Don't let him know. It's a secret. That it's time for you to celebrate, because the place that you're in is God, and God will put you anywhere he wants you to go, and it's going to be his kingdom regardless. He's moving you around. He is the connection. He's the source. So I feel like somebody is like, who do I get connected with? There's nervousness here, but the nerves is like nerve endings. I feel like it's like a neuron, a neurological connection in the mind. Like someone's connecting mentally with you, or you're trying to connect with someone else, and it's God. That's who you connect with. That is your business partner. So that's the secret. There's a secret there. Maybe you've been trying to find this secret out. 10 of Feathers. The thing is, knowing this information and why you may have been kept from it before is because it's dangerous. When you're connected to God, the enemy doesn't want you to be connected to God. It's like the enemy now makes you a target, and they seek you out. People who are worshiping the devil, they seek you out and they try to bring you down. So this is why it's like you have to be told not to dim your light, because, and I'm literally watching someone hide in the bushes. Like, that's why I don't like this. I mean, that's why I don't really like explaining this energy too much. Or maybe somebody's getting paranoid. You have Satan test Job. I don't really like talking too negative, because I see things as I speak. Jesus is the word of God. It's like the word in the flesh. And things that you say, they may actually take root, and you just see them manifesting right before your eyes. But that's what I'm getting. Like, you have to be told not to dim your light, because that's the natural instinct is to retreat. But God reigns. I don't know. It's just like a scary thing to be so open and honest and vulnerable, and all you see is people holding torches, and like you think that you should be surrounded by people celebrating when you're in a celebratory state, but I don't know, it could be a paranoia, because these people aren't even paying attention to her. They are smiling, but maybe somebody feels like people are just against you, or they're trying to steal something from you. Maybe there's something that needs to be worked out, like a test. It could be a test that you're going through, or you have to be trained to learn how to stay positive when you're in a positive situation, not immediately look for somebody who's trying to steal from you. Because when I said I see somebody in the bushes, it was just a flag, like a literal flag just waving in the wind. But there could be a flag here, like you could be looking for red flags or signs of trouble because of paranoia or something that happened in the past that made you paranoid, or just, experience. So you have 8 of Candles here, and this is when there's a lot of energy coming towards you, and they're wands. A lot of times you might consider it to be negative if people are all pointing their focus at you. But that's what I feel like this training is coming in, that you're going to learn how to put up boundaries basically, and so you'll never feel unsafe again. Six of Feathers here. When people are following you and worshiping you to some extent, watching you is not a thing to be afraid of, because you have your boundaries up, and it's like, the doors are locked, the windows are bulletproof, so just relax. You have King of Wands here. To clarify this energy, I feel like it's someone who's very motivational and inspiring, someone who can take a leadership role in your life, and someone who's not afraid to step into the spotlight, and this person wants to stand beside you. This could also be the energy that you're in. This person who wants to take your strength away, I feel like they're going to have to get through him first, and it's just not going to work. I feel like they're going to walk away, because even with this photo, this person is getting someone else to do the dirty work. This could also be the person that's coming towards you as the King of Wands. So just be mindful of that. Even though I'm saying it's like a paranoia, I do feel like you'll be needing to trust your instincts at this point, because a flag waving in the distance could just put you on alert, and that alert could be for something else. Like, it might just be a false alarm, but at the same time, something triggered that alarm, even if it was just a wind. You have release here, but there's some energy here of just releasing those nerves and allowing spirit to take control. Endings that lead to new beginnings here. So, and I know I'm going back and forth because the instinct could be to run and retreat, but God is saying stand your ground. Maybe this thing has the power to take over, but because you're standing your ground, it throws them off. Like if it's a bear in the wild, you don't want to run. That's the type of energy. Like, this thing could be more powerful and more scary, but because you're not afraid, is more terrifying than anything that they were planning on doing. They have no idea who you serve, what God you serve. The Empress is coming up. I'm seeing a mother in the sky. It could be Mother Earth. The universe I often see as a woman's or a feminine energy, so that could be coming up as the feminine energy, as being the universe protecting you. Page of Wands, and people are scared of women. Like, it's a terrifying thought, because women protect their young just like a mother bear. So that's coming up, that you're protected. And then you have Page of Air here. Logical, perceptive, insightful, blunt. I feel like your thoughts maybe could get ahead of themselves. Like, maybe you already know how much power you have, and you've seen things happen just by thinking about it, and maybe that was something that you needed to get used to, because this whole thing had a lot to do about paranoia so far, protecting yourself, setting up boundaries around your mind. So when you feel like people are reading your thoughts, just rely and rest on the thought that people can't read your thoughts. I mean, unless you give them access, that's not what's happening. They're just looking at you. They could be looking at your eyebrows and admiring how thick they are. So don't assume, even if it's just a strategy and they're all up in your head reading everything that you think and even think about thinking. Just rely on a new thought. They can't see anything. They don't know what they're talking about. Whatever the case is, put up blocks and boundaries. Even if this person is like, you're just blocking me, you're lying, that's not true, whatever. They don't need to know who you are. And that's the energy that I have right now. If they want to call you a liar, go ahead and let them call you a liar, because they have no business in your head to begin with. If that's something you're resonating with, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.